Guys, so I'm here. I got my tutorial for my wash and go. I know I've been talking about this forever on Facebook, so finally I got around to doing it so I can show you all how to do a nice juicy wash and go on kinky, curly, thick hair. You know, it's so hard to get it on thick hair, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. It's very simple. So right here I just have my hair sectioned off after I washed it. It's been kind of air dried, so that's why it looks like that. But put in my 3 sections and I start in the back, and what I do is I go row by row, kind of sorta, you know, and I start there. I feel like the smaller the sections, the more product you can get on it and the easier you can really define it. I feel like if you do too big of a section, or like you try to do your whole head without sectioning it off, it just doesn't come out right. So just do it this way. I'm trying to tell you, like, do your sections. So just spraying some water up there. I think it's best you saturate your hair. If it's been drying some, make sure you spray that water good, saturate it, and then brush it with your Denman brush. I love using the Denman brush because it gets all the kinks out of the hair. I feel like you can't get a great wash and go unless you get all the kinks and knots out your hair. It just doesn't work out right. So use your Denman brush in the water, get all the kinks out. Okay, so I'm spraying my water on both of my sections, and I'm going to use the Denman brush to, like I said, really get those kinks out. Like, you don't want hardly any knots in your hair. Like, the less knots, the better it comes out. So I did both sides, sprayed the water, used my Denman brush really well. And what I'm going to do next is take some coconut oil and just saturate my hair with the coconut oil. I'm going to start at the ends and go up. I think it's best, you know, coconut oil really penetrates the hair shaft, so it gets in the hair. So that's why I like using the coconut oil. Put that all on it really good, and then I'm going to brush it again with the Denman brush. Just making sure all the kinks are out, and that I take the coconut oil and spread it all over the hair. Okay, so now once we got that coconut oil all through the hair, what we're going to do is take your gel. The gel I'm using today is the Xtreme Wetline. I believe that's what it's called. This is actually my first time using it. It worked pretty well, but I guess we can talk about that in another video. But that's the gel I'm using, and what I'm doing is I'm starting at the root. I'm making sure all of my hair gets covered. Excuse me. I start at the root because I want to lay my hair down some, kind of to stretch it, and I believe that's the best way to achieve that. And then I make sure I get it all the way down to the ends of the hair. And once I spread that gel out, I'm just brushing it with the Denman brush, making sure all the kinks are out again. And then you're actually going to use your Denman brush to really get that definition. I feel like that's the key when you really want a nice, juicy, defined wash and go. Use the Denman brush. Trust me, I've done shingling. I've done a whole bunch of different stuff since I've been natural. But what I noticed is that Denman brush really gets it very defined. You will have some great defined curls. So after we take that Denman brush and define those curls, you want to leave it, like, try your best not to touch your hair. Don't touch it. Leave it. Leave it.
Hold on.
So I'm just gonna kind of speed this up. Just showing you what I do. It's the same thing. You just want to saturate that section of hair with water really well and brush it out with the Denman brush. Take your coconut oil and saturate your hair with that. Get it all nice and moisturized. And then once you do that, start at the roots and get that gel slathered on that section. Use that Denman brush again and really get those curls defined. I'm telling you, if you do it this way, you'll get that really defined curl look. Even if you have like super thick hair, because my hair is super thick, you know. So sometimes with other methods, my hair doesn't look as good. Like those curls do not pop. But I'm telling you, if you just do this, and it's so simple, like just gonna have like a juicy popping wash and go. Like, just trust me. Trust me, girl. I'm here to help you. Okay? Okay, so right here I'm just showing you how I do my sections at the top. I do want to add, if you see the little clips, what I do is every few sections I make sure to kind of lay the hair that's closest to the root and pin it down. It just helps with stretching the curls and getting a little more length. In another video, I'll show you how I stretch my wash and goes overnight, so that like you really get that length as well as still keeping the definition. But I'll do that in another video. But right here, after every section, I just clip it. I kind of, sometimes I brush it, sometimes I just pat it down and I clip it, and I'll let my hair dry like that for a while until it's about, I'll say 75-80% dry, and then I'll take them out. That way I don't get too much of that like bendy look. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I'm showing you right now. Okay, so now that I'm at this last section in the front and I have like this side part, of course I've already used a Denman brush to go through it, but I just use it again to brush the entire section and pull it over. And then what I'm going to do is just going to pin it right there. Like I said previously, again, it just helps with stretching and everything. I'll let this dry, I'll say maybe like 2 hours. Okay, so it's about 2 hours later. I did a couple errands and stuff, and I'm just going to take the little pins out because I don't want my hair to get like a permanent cramp. That'd be super ugly. So I'm just going to take some edge control and put some on my edges, clean the look up a little bit. But even though it's not 100% dry, it's going to look like this when it's dry, as long as you don't touch it too much until it's completely dry. And you have a nice curly, juicy wash and go on thick hair. Like, everybody thinks, oh, you can't have a wash and go because your hair too thick, my hair too thick, I can't do this. Yes, you can. I'm showing you right now, and it's so simple. So simple. So if you like this video, make sure to actually like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and follow me on any of my social media platforms. Thanks, y'all.